Hey Red Eye Chicago, this is Danni Allen, season 14 winner of The Biggest Loser, and I'm here to answer you some 20 questions. The constant necessity to work out every single minute. I know in the beginning I thought it was awful and crazy, but now in real life, and I don't have the time to really get as much workout in, I kind of miss being able to just have the free-for-all and work out whenever I want. The Sears Tower, I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to call it Willis Tower, but I personally, I currently live in Evanston, and the best part is going right behind Northwestern University and being able to see that skyline, and the most iconic building is that Sears Tower, and I absolutely love it and will love it forever. I am a true die-hard hockey fan, so I will always and forever root for my Blackhawks. I actually got to do a few events with them and had a lot of fun, so I will always, always, always choose a puck over a ball. Probably mile 22, and I don't know if that's just typically everyone always says around 20, or if just for me on my first marathon when I totally decked it on mile 22, and careful, those banana peels really are slippery. I'm like, I really didn't think those things were slippery when I just remember being like, oh my gosh, I have to get up and still run for 0.2 miles, and knowing that 0.2 really is quite a long time, so 22 is it for me. Get it where you naturally can. I am a red meat steak girl, so if I can get a good piece of lean cut meat, I will definitely go that. On the go, almonds and nuts are always a good thing to keep on you. Turkey burgers are a great substitute for beef, especially if you're trying to watch the calories and keep the fat content a little low, but you're talking to an iron girl, hopefully eventually maybe an iron girl, iron man, but when it comes down to it, red meat is the way to go. I love peanut butter M&Ms. It's one of those things I can't have in the house, I can't have it anywhere near me, but occasionally when I'm just feeling a little rambunctious and just want to go get it, peanut butter M&Ms are on the shelf. You can get a little mini packet and it's just enough to keep me going. Taco Bell is a 15 on the scale of an enemy. It's all artificial food. There's nothing really real in there. If you want tacos, if you want burritos, great. Go to Whole Foods or somewhere that can make it with real ingredients or make them yourselves. Trust me, I am a taco girl. I love my tacos, but do not go to Taco Bell. I don't know if I am getting hit on more or attention more. I'm just an incredibly friendly person. So half the time I'm just talking to everyone and my mom's like, I think that guy was hitting on you, or a girlfriend will say, ooh, that guy was into you, and I'm like, I was just talking to him, having a good old time. So I think I'm a little oblivious, but I do think I get just a little bit more attention. My favorite yoga move, and it's not necessarily the one I'm the best at, but I'm gonna be the best at, is scorpion. And what that is, it's you get on a forearm stand, you lift your legs all the way up in the air, and then eventually you touch your toes, and I'm like, your toes to your head. I'm like this far away. I'm so close to getting it, but that's probably my best pose because it's my favorite pose, and it really shows how much a person can change from being able to not touch their toes to now I can have my head touch my toes. My biggest thing in November is I'm going down to Costa Rica and I'm gonna run a 36-kilometer run up a mountain. So that's about 22 miles for those of us who use that system. And I'm just really excited about it. I'm gonna keep moving. There's not many hills in Chicago, so if you have any to give me some advice on to run to practice, I could really use the practice. One of them is The Little Girl in Me, and I absolutely fell in love with that Frozen movie. So I do sing Let It Go quite often. I don't know if I personally can resonate to that music. And I also am a big Lady Gaga fan, so a few of those songs kind of keep coming around the radar every once in a while. I want to be on Dancing with the Stars. I don't know if I'll ever be famous enough, but I lack coordination like none other. They called me Grace on The Biggest Loser because I didn't have any. And I thought it'd be really fun to, get with one of those professional dancers that really know what they're doing and see if that's something I could have in me. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. The girl who fell on a banana peel during the marathon is out on the Dirty Dancing. There's something about a girl who didn't know her own awkwardness and really couldn't figure herself out and just eventually found herself through moves and through dancing, and I absolutely love Dirty Dancing. Since winning The Biggest Loser, I've had the opportunity to travel a lot, and I've been to really amazing places in Arizona, in Florida, in Texas. Chicago will always hold my heart forever and ever, but most recently I went over to Baltimore, and it was the cutest little city I've ever been to. Two of my closest friends live right there too, so I'm sure that helped the vibe, but Baltimore is such a fun city. I think that would rank right at the top there. Time management, finding the time to fit it in the day. And I tell people when this happens, you can always find 20 minutes. There's 24 hours in a day. 20 minutes is really not a lot for you to find, whether you have kids or work or everything going on. I know time management is an issue, but that's probably your number one priority. Twitter. I have become a total Twitter dork. I love to check my updates, my news feeds, see what photos are putting on, which actually maybe it's more Instagram now because I'm a photo dork. I love to look at everyone's pictures. I make portobello mushroom pizzas, and this is a great way to kind of lighten up the carbo load that we tend to get really excited about, especially if you're a runner. I'm not trying to take that away from you. But I love portobello mushroom pizzas because you can kind of load whatever you want on it. Meat, sausage, cheese, whatever works for you. And then you can just go ahead and eat it pretty much unlimitedly because mushrooms are a great filler, and I personally absolutely love pizza. I'm from Chicago. The reason I think I would resonate with people is that I have been the person that couldn't touch their toes. I was the person that was 260 pounds, didn't even want to walk into a yoga room because all you think about are those tiny little outfits that these people wear. And I was really, really scared about that. So coming from a person who knows what that's like, I think that's the best kind of teacher that you want. Plus, I'm really awkward, so if you're ever feeling weird, I'm the one to just look at to make you feel better about yourself. And then I crack jokes. You know, when we're in downward dog, I usually tell people to twerk it. So how rough can a yoga class really be? Laila Ali. She's truly an amazing athlete. She really knows how to give you a good, 1-2 jab, but I think she's also a person that shows you holistically what you need to do from start to fitness, as I would say, and really get everything going. So plus, I would really love to learn how to, knock someone out. I would have to choose eclectic, progressive, and sports fanatics, because that's what I am. Right along that lake shore. There's no better view to see the lake on your right, people hustling, bustling on your left, and you kind of get into your own little zone, and it's really an amazing place to just go zone out, and no matter how long you can run, that lake shore takes you quite a distance. Skydiving. I am terrified of heights. If you saw any of the episode, there was an episode where we had to hang above a parking structure, and I was god-awfully terrified. And so that's something I've actually learned. It's something I'm scared of as long as it's within a safer realm, although I don't know if you'd call skydiving safe. I really want to try skydiving, so hopefully by the end of the summer you'll see me jumping out of a plane. Thank you guys so much for the questions. If you have any more, find me on Twitter, Danni Allen 14, or come by Evanston and try the new studio out.